You don't have to be mentally ill to go to therapy, you know. Everybody should go to therapy. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I love, and that's therapy. Therapy. I love therapy, and I'm going to tell you why you should love therapy too, or at least give it a try. I personally feel that everybody should go to therapy. Whether you have a mental illness or anything, you should go to therapy, because therapy is like having a homegirl or a homeboy that you can tell all your business and they can't tell nobody. They can't tell a soul. You could go in there and tell them your deepest, darkest secrets, and they can't tell nobody. And it feels good sometimes to get out your deep, dark secrets and work through stuff. It took me a while to find a good therapist. I went through a few before I found one that I liked. And my therapist now, he's cool. We're like very opposites of people as far as like, if you set us beside each other, we would be much different, but he just feels me and I feel him. He my homeboy, and like I've really like kind of grown a little bit dependent on my therapy sessions to like keep me good. I think a lot of people in their mind, they have it like how therapy is in the movies, but really it's not like that at all. You don't just like, well, maybe for some therapists, but not for mine. You don't just like lay in a room and tell them all your problems and they don't really talk back. Like me and my therapist, we have dialogue. Like we go back and forth. We don't argue, but we do debate, because he has to help me see what he's trying to say, and I got to help him see what I'm trying to say. I can go into the therapy session thinking I know what we're going to talk about, and I can leave and have completely like not even talked about any of that. We walk around and we hold so much inside of us every day, and that builds on top of each other, on top, until the point where you literally feel like you can't take anymore. And going and having a therapy session and working through scenarios that have happened for you is huge. Stuff happens to every single person that lives throughout their life. And sometimes when hurtful things happen, you don't want to think about it. You don't want to relive it. But those things, they dwell inside of you, and carrying that weight and just holding that stuff in for so long, it's not good, man. I think that's how I became bipolar, honestly. Just holding so much stuff in and not getting it out for years and years and years, and now I'm a mess. You can go to therapy for anything, literally. You can go to therapy for the smallest thing or the biggest thing. Major things that therapy can help you with is anxiety, depression, self-esteem. We're literally learning in therapy how to be a better you and how to get other people to be a better them for you. These are things that you can learn in therapy. There are a lot of different types of therapies also. So me, I've done one-on-one therapy. I've not done group therapy. But group therapy, I hear, is great. I'd like to try it one of these days, but it seems like every time I try to get into a group, something don't work out. I did like a really, really, really intensive therapy program at the mental health hospital. Anyway, it was so good for me. Oh my gosh, it really helped me to see the world in a different light. Like you'll see the world only as from your point of view. And you know, we as people, we can make up scenarios in our head that are absolutely not true. Like, I do this, and I learned in therapy how to check myself and say, you know, feelings are not facts. Therapy is not just for people diagnosed with mental illness. Therapy is good for everybody. Men, go to therapy, because it will really help you to learn how to communicate with your woman. Women, go to therapy. You can learn how to communicate with your man, and y'all can stop having crazy fights because y'all know how to communicate with each other. You can really learn how to be a better person in therapy. And like I said earlier, you might not get it right. You might not mesh with the right therapist the first time, but don't give up. just kick that therapist to the curb and go get you another one until you find one that meets your needs. Like, I love my therapist. That's my boy. It's my boy. You know what I'm saying? I see him weekly. Eventually, I only need to see him every 2 weeks and then every month, because when you do therapy, you grow and you don't even need it as much. But definitely go to therapy. Therapy is great. It's like having a BFF that you do, you know what I'm saying, have to schedule time with. But when you get together, you get it out. You have a good time and they can't tell none of your business. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with anybody who you think might benefit from going to therapy and just needs a little push to go. I'm telling you, I love therapy.